step, and then This is Kung Fu Golf Chamber 23, never flip or scoop the wrists. Now the principle is very easy to understand, but getting out of it if you're doing it is much more difficult. So these videos are very short, to the point. Please stick with us, and this is a supplement to the Kung Fu Golf Manual, available for free at kungfugolf.com. The hands must win the race with the club head into the ball. Hands over the ball, head still up in the air. That's the infamous golfer's lag that's so coveted. If your head comes to the ball at the same time your hands do, or close to the same time, or God forbid, before your hands, this is the dreaded scoop. It will destroy your golf game. It violates every principle upon which a golf club angle was created to hit a ball properly. So the idea is you want your hands coming into the ball first. You want the grip coming into the ball first, and the head still pointing up. Okay? Now if you're like most amateurs might be able to get this, that's fine, as long as it's not this, and the head passes the hands right away. This destroys your golf swing. So actually, as you hit, your hands are still ahead, and then only about there is the head clearly in front of the hands, where an amateur might do this. I mean, of course, that's ridiculous, but you'd be surprised if you videotape yourself how many of you are actually doing that. So, again, this chamber relates to other chambers. One way to assure you're not flipping or scooping, of course, just like in other chambers, is to ensure that the weight shift happens first. There is no attempt to swing down at the ball. The hips turn towards the hole. There is no attempt to swing down at the ball. Everything opens, the arms are naturally sucked in, the elbow is sucked into the side, and look where my angle is. Then the club will naturally, if you're loose enough and you're not trying to swing with big arm muscles, then you can hit the ball properly with your hands leading the head into the ball. That is the principle. You must make sure you never flip or scoop. You must videotape this. It will not be easily caught with the naked eye. However, there is one thing to the trained eye that will give away a flipper and a scooper. And this is extremely important if you can't videotape. A professional, after the hit, looks pretty. That's what it looks like. Rory McIlroy. The arms are extended, they're looking down the line, beautiful finish, big extension. If your finish, or after you hit the ball, looks ugly, and it looks like you're kind of curling up in here, which is ridiculous, of course, but you get the idea. Everything's curled up, there's no after hit extension, it's like that. You're flipping, because if you flip, look, you can't extend out straight like a professional. If you flip, you end up with something like this. I'm overdoing it, but you get the point. If you have an ugly finish, you're most likely flipping or scooping through the ball, and it needs to be fixed before you're allowed to move on to the next chapter or chamber.